In a world where podcasts and radio just isn't the same anymore, well, fear no more, because Squirrely and The Bean are here to save your day. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the smooth-sounding voices of the Squirrely and The Bean podcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Squirrely and the Bean show. I'm Squirrely.
And I'm the Bean.
How are you today, Bean?
I am doing fan-frickin-tastic. Do you know why?
Why?
Because it's America's birthday. Good old 4th of July, our Independence Day.
Yeah, Canada Day was a couple days ago.
Oh, well, that's cool and all. I mean, whoop-de-doo, Canada Day. I mean, but this is America.
Typical American.
America.
Yep, typical American.
Buy beers, go bust out on barbecue, and shoot our guns in the air. And only sing the greatest song ever, written by one of the greatest songwriters ever, Francis Scott Key.
Never heard of him.
Say, can you see? Only the greatest song ever, written by.
I think you were a little out of pitch there.
Look, don't start with me, boyo. All right? Don't even start. Why? You don't think Francis Scott Key is one of the best musicians or songwriters ever?
He probably is, but you're not one of the best singers I've heard.
Sorry, I wasn't exactly in the shower singing. Well,
Oh.
I wasn't a couple beers in yet, you know.
The quality improves when you're in the shower, right?
Yeah, and the more drinks you pound, I mean, woohoo! Give me some barbecue and some more beer. But, I mean, speaking of, who do you think is one of the greatest rappers alive then, buddy?
It's a toss-up for me. I would have to say Eminem's probably up there.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with you there. But if you had to pick 5 rappers, can be male or female. We don't discriminate here on the Squirrel and the Bean show. But 5 rappers. Give me your top 5.
All right. In no particular order because it would be hard for me to choose. So number 1, Eminem. 2, Kendrick Lamar. 3, I'm gonna have to say J. Cole. 4, I'll say B.I.G. And 5, I'll go with... Oh, that's a hard one. I'll go... For number 5, I'll go with 50 Cent.
Oh, that's a good 5. That is a good 5. Shocking. No Tupac in there.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Tupac fan. He only has one song that I like.
I'm not either.
I'm not into a lot of the older rap, like Wu-Tang Clan, Ice Cube. I'm not into a lot of that. Yeah.
What? You're not into Wu-Tang Clan? Like,
no.
What about DMX?
He's all right, but he's not in my top 5.
Okay, I got you. I feel you. Now, see, I would have I would tweak just a little bit, I guess. I mean, I would go Eminem. You know, I would have Eminem in there. I would also have B.I.G. I would have Kendrick in there. But I think, I don't know if I had, 50 would be in my top, but I don't think my top 5. I'm not a big J. Cole fan all that much. Man, I don't even know. I really like Logic.
Logic. Yeah, he's grown on me for the past little bit there.
So I think Logic would be in my top 5.
Okay. The only reason why I said 50 Cent is because I grew up when he was exploding. You know?
I mean, we all did. I mean, I'm not saying...
Not all of us did.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Me and you might have, but not everyone else, you know?
Yeah. But, I mean, I'm not going to knock him. Like, he would come in 6. He would come, within the 6 range. But
If you
I
just
don't know who would even have as a fifth though. Like, to
if
tell
you go
the
back
truth.
and look at 50's catalog, he's got a lot of music that brings back so many memories. He's in my top 5 just for that simple reason alone. You know.
Well, that's why he's in my. You know, he may actually take the fifth spot because I can't really think.
And now that you know, like looking back on it, he has done like some of his music has done a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
We'll take you to the candy shop.
I'm sure there's going to be quite a few listeners that are like, oh, hey, how come you didn't mention this guy or this guy? Or, like, mention underground rappers. Listen, I don't care about underground rappers as much as I do mainstream. I don't, like, there's this one guy that's popular right now with a lot of people. His name's Token. Okay?
well, I guess in the token black kid.
No, this kid's white. His
Okay.
name's that's what he goes by, Token, but whatever. And then you have people like Tech Nine. Tech Nine's a very good rapper. He's one of the best, I would say, but he's not in my top 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's why top 5s are such a debatable thing, because first of all, top 5 is your opinion. A lot of people, you don't have to agree on the same things. I can respect other artists and their craft, but my top 5 is my top 5.
Yeah, I feel the same. Top 5 is my top 5. But best song. What is your favorite song ever?
My favorite song?
Favorite song. What is that one song
Well,
that gets the people going?
the first song that came to mind was by Kendrick Lamar. I think the song title is Swimming Pools or something like that.
Oh yeah, that was.
You know the song I'm talking about. It's probably
Yeah.
not even called that, but
No, it is. It
okay.
is.
But I know what you're talking about because that was like the anthem of every high school
Party ever.
Yeah. That's one song that really got me to like Kendrick Lamar. The reason why I started listening to Kendrick Lamar was I first started listening to Schoolboy Q. I heard one of his songs on Grand Theft Auto 5 when that first came out. So then I started listening to Schoolboy Q, and then I heard about Kendrick afterwards, and Kendrick quickly became like one of my top favorites.
You know who really fell off the map? Kanye.
I wouldn't agree with that.
What do you mean?
Kanye West will go down as one of the best of all time.
He will.
I didn't say he wouldn't.
He's put out
But-
some good music recently. I wouldn't say he's fallen. He did fall off for a little bit. He kind of had a mental lapse.
Compared to what he put out, like College Dropout, that album was on fire.
I remember the first time I ever heard Jesus Walks. I was in my room as I think I was in like 6th grade or something like that.
Gold
6th or
Digger?
7th grade. No, Jesus Walks.
No, I mean, but Gold Digger. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Man, Graduation. Like,
Yeah, he's got some really good albums.
I mean, that's kind of like
the Snoop Dogg phase when he went to Snoop Lion.
I wouldn't compare it to that. Kanye
I like
Kanye is very opinionated, and the reason why people kind of stopped listening to him was when he jumped on the whole Trump bandwagon. And when you get into politics, you can start to lose fans, which is kind of sad because someone can like something and you don't have to judge them or not be friends with them for it. But anyways, I feel like he lost a lot of his fan base when he jumped on the whole Trump for president thing and started promoting Donald Trump.
which is absolutely stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
Because-
I'm not a fan of Trump, but I can recognize the things that he's done that are positive as a president, and then I can respect those. But then he's done a lot of stupid things in his presidency and also in his past. But I'm not going to be like, oh, hey, I'm not going to stop listening to Kanye West because he likes Donald Trump.
Yeah, you know who I stopped listening to because I never really liked this person anyways.
Who's that?
Jay-Z.
Yeah, I never liked him either.
I don't know. I just don't like his
Everyone's like,
flow
"Oh, he's one of the best of all time. He's probably the best of all time." Okay, his music, I don't find his music that great.
No, I don't either.
He's got a few good bangers like "Do It Off Your Shoulders" and stuff like that. But
Kingdom Come was a good one.
and the album him and Kanye put together was pretty sick too.
I only liked a couple songs off the album. I didn't like the whole album. Only a couple songs.
I thought it was a good collaboration.
I'm not saying it wasn't a good one. I'm just saying I didn't like a lot of the songs.
Yeah.
Like, what's that song? Paris. Can't say, the official title.
Yeah.
But that was a good song.
It was, yeah. That's one of the better ones off that album for sure.
See, but I'm waiting more for Kendrick Lamar though too. His stuff. I want some more of his stuff. The Humble album. I didn't. There's a couple good songs.
Out of his albums, which would you say is the best?
I don't know, man. Shiitake mushrooms. See, for me, that's a hard question.
I would say I have two favorite albums for different reasons. I like Good Kid, Mad City because it has a lot of popular songs on there that you could almost turn any of them on and you instantly start rocking your head to them. Mm-hmm. But then I also like To Pimp a Butterfly because that album had a lot of meaning, about slavery and just being a black man. That whole album to me has a lot of meaning, and a lot of people probably don't like that album because a lot of people don't listen to lyrics; they listen to the beat. But when you sit down and you listen to that whole album from start to finish, it has so much meaning. It's just it blows a lot of other artists out of the water what he was able to do on that album.
Yeah, I would say the Humble one. I wish he would redo. I thought he was redoing it. He may have but I haven't heard anything from it. But yeah, I would have to go Mad City.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a lot of people's favorite.
But that's just because it was like his first album.
Yeah.
And it was like, it had all the...
it was his first popular album. He had albums before that, but I don't want to sound like a nerd being like, he had albums before that.
Well, to be popular.
I'm not one of those guys,
What about Child Gumbo?
Sorry, say that again.
Donald Glover.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about him. I don't think he would say he was in my top 5. He's in my top 10 for sure.
He's up there.
Yeah, he's not. He's in my top 10. Again,
see, I listened to some of his songs over the weekend, and the only one that really stuck was still, the "This Is America."
Yeah.
The other songs they were kind of melody related, I guess you can say.
Yeah, I find that if he spent more time on his music, he would be a lot better. But he's also an actor too, which takes up a lot of his time. I think he's an actor first and artist second, which it's not a bad thing. He's had a couple catchy songs, but I feel like he's really talented, and if he wanted to, he could put out a solid album that would really give a lot of artists a run for their money.
Yeah. Especially that Little Baby, whatever her freaking name is. Little Baby.
Little Baby.
Little Baby.
Okay, now...
that you were like, oh, he's good.
No, listen.
Garbage.
Listen. It's new wave. You're what a lot of people would call an old head, even though you're only, the same age as me. You're an old head. You can't. Your ears. It's scientific. Okay, I'm gonna get real technical.
Oh God.
Kids these days don't care about really sharp lyrics. They don't care about how the words flow. A lot of kids just care about the beat, and lyrics are like second. Beat first, lyrics second. You get these new artists like Lil Pump, Lil Baby, all these Lils, and then you got like
Fucking what? It's tech check whatever that 6ix9ine person.
You
Rainbow
got-
Dash.
yeah, you got Young Thug, you got the Migos, all these new artists. Okay, they for someone like you or I or someone who's older, it's harder to listen to because the lyrics are it's mumble rap is what it is. And for us, we're used to Eminem, 50 Cent, all these lyrical geniuses, and it's just a new generation. That's what kids listen to these days. And if you flip,
Complete trash, though. It is trash.
that's your opinion. That's where we go back to opinions.
That's
Everyone's
not my
got
opinion.
one.
That is true statement.
Okay, but you
Google,
can't
you
speak for
Google
everyone.
trash.
You can't speak for
Wow.
everyone.
Google trash.
And you'll see. Mumble rappers.
It's
New age
It's
rappers.
just an opinion, dude. If you flipped on the radio and you listened to the new wave of rappers, mumble rap, whatever you want to call it, I'm sure there's a few songs that would stick in your head. You would get used to it eventually.
No.
So what do? You turn on, you go on your Spotify and you go 90s rap and that's all you listen to?
I listen to all the
Rap artists I usually listen to.
But do you ever feel like, okay, I've heard this song 9,000 times, maybe I should explore and start listening to some other things?
Like, I'll look into new rappers, but not those mumble rappers. Like Little Pump or Tekashi or Lil Baby.
Well, I
I
mean,
won't-
to each his own,
Like, that's just absolute. Like, I'll find a good rapper. I mean, NF. I didn't know who he was.
until one day I heard him on the radio.
Yeah, he's got some
No.
good music.
I mean, I found some Christian rappers like Andy Mineo.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can find rappers. I'm not going to listen to no mumble rappers. Like, I want to hear those lyrics. I want the lyrics to match the beat.
You want your
Like-
chips with the dip?
Exactly. I want that white rice. I want that chocolate into the milk. Perfect. Balance.
Are you into any
Balance.
sort of rappers who use more melodies than lyrics?
I like Post Malone.
Yeah, I'd say.
I don't really know any other melody rappers. I mean,
You got
there
Squirrely.
is. I mean, Tyler, the Creator,
Juice
kinda
WRLD.
did, like.
Trippie Red.
See, I know Tyler, the Creator, did an album that was like all melody, and it wasn't half bad. But I don't know if it was him rapping.
Tyler, the Creator, is someone that I have a hard time listening to.
Why?
I don't know. Something about his voice, it's too, I don't know. It's like,
See, I can't stand like when he had that Adult Swim show. Couldn't stand him
but as a
like,
rapper, you like it
as a-
better?
as an artist. I appreciate it more compared to like, oh my god, like if I ever met him in person and tried to talk to him, I probably want to punch him in his face.
Yeah, he seems like he might be a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
You can't judge a book by its cover, though.
No, you can't. I mean,
Machine Gun Kelly tried to on Eminem and got completely destroyed. I think it ended his career when he tried to battle Eminem.
Yeah, that was bad.
Oh.
Did you ever listen to XXX Tentacion?
Is that like an anime one or something? That sounds like one of those K-pops or J-pop people.
I'll take that as a no then.
You whippersnapper music. I don't know.
You should go listen to some of his music. He was really good, but he was controversial, just like Chris Brown. He had some some issues with domestic abuse. And I don't know about you. I'm the type of person that can kind of separate the artist from their personal life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not here in America, bro.
You're
You
not
can't
gonna
do that
you're not
here in
gonna look at
America.
you're not gonna look at a painting and be like, wow, that's a nice painting, but like the artist beat the crap out of his wife.
Can't do that here in America.
I know you can't. I know you can't do it. Domestic abuse is domestic abuse, but can you listen? You can listen to a Chris Brown song and be like, and not think while you're listening to it. Wow, he beat the crap out of Rihanna. You're not going to think that, are you?
Maybe in Canada, but not here, bro.
All right.
Please, people down here get triggered for everything. He's like Nike launched.
Listen.
No, hold on. No. Nike launched a limited edition Air Force Ones for July.
And Colin Kaepernick said he didn't like them.
Yeah, and they immediately pulled them down.
Okay.
So please do not say, listen here.
I'm not asking you.
It's
I'm
America.
not asking you about what America thinks. I'm asking you personally.
I mean, I can. Personally,
Okay.
I can.
Now, you can't generalize everyone. You can't generalize all of America. I know we live in a day and age where people get triggered easily, but I've read a lot of articles, and a lot of people can separate what Chris Brown did from his music. And I know it might be hard to realize that people might be like that, but that's how it is. So, when you get time, I think that you should listen to XXX Tentacion.
Who the heck is that?
That's just what he goes by. He's dead now. He
Is that the guy who got like shot in the Lambo?
it was a BMW, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen him now that you. When you said like he's dead, I mean, I don't mean to say it like that, but when you're like, yeah, he's dead now. I remember all these Facebook posts.
Yeah. His music had a lot of meaning to it. A lot of deep lyrics and stuff like that. And I don't know. If you've never heard of him, he's good melody rapper. That's what we were talking about before.
who do you think the best female rapper is?
You had to ask me that, didn't you?
Yeah. I remember when Nicki Minaj came out, you had like a big old. You sweated that Pink album.
Listen. Don't tell people that.
It's too late. It's already out there.
I'm going to say something that might offend a lot of people, specifically women. I don't like women rappers. Is that bad?
I mean, I don't think so.
I don't know. You hear so many male rappers, and you've kind of like, my ears have got accustomed to when I listen to rap, I'm only going to hear a man. But then female rappers, I feel like they try too hard, you know?
Well, it kind of goes along a lot. Like, all right. So there's some rappers I listen to, and then some that are not. So there's some rappers out there that that start getting into the whole rape and I'll F this B and F that B.
I don't listen to that kind of stuff.
See, I don't listen to that. And then it's kind of like female comedians. They try to blend in, so they start talking like, oh, pop my pee and do all this, do that. And it's like, all right, stop it now. Do your own thing.
Like there's this song, Act Up by City Girls. I can't listen to that.
See, I don't think she's a rapper, but what's her, Billy, shoot. What's her last name?
Billie Eilish?
Yes. I know she's not a rapper. I don't know if she claims to be a rapper.
I don't
But
think
see,
so.
I like her stuff.
Yeah, she's got
And
some
there's-
catchy songs.
There's no like pee popping and pee licking and oh my god! If only this was like an R-rated podcast.
See, I can't listen to Cardi B. She's a female rapper.
Oh my gosh, I can't stand her.
She's so annoying.
I can't stand her.
Nicki Minaj has some good songs, but I don't pop up Spotify and be like, oh, hey, I'm gonna listen to Nicki Minaj today. Like, that's not how I do things. Lil Kim. There's been a lot of female rappers, but none of them that I can say, oh, hey, that's my favorite. And then you have you ever heard of Young M.A.?
No, I can't say I have.
She is a newer rapper. She's got a couple good songs, but she's kind of controversial just because the things that she talks about in her music, she's a lesbian. So a lot of people don't listen to her.
All right. So, real quick, I typed in Google best rappers of all time. You want to hear this list that they have on Google?
Say the first 5.
The first 5?
Yeah.
Eminem, Jay-Z, Tupac, B.I.G., and Nas.
No. I wouldn't agree with that.
Then, for the top 10, it's going to Snoop Dogg, Kanye. Oh, shoot. I fast forwarded a little too much. Rakim, Kendrick, Ice Cube.
Over 50% of the people on that list are pioneers of rap, the ones that sort of made
Started.
rap popular.
Well, they have Dre down here behind Lil Wayne and Andre 3000.
I don't know how that works.
They got 50 behind Drake. KRS-One's up here.
I've never heard of that person.
You never heard KRS-One?
Nope.
Da 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 wa da da dang wa da 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 dang. All right, no, doesn't ring a bell.
No.
They got Ghostface up here, Busta Rhymes, Big Daddy Kane. Oh man, The Game. I totally forgot about The Game.
Yeah.
Eazy-E, Redman.
In your opinion, who would you say is the fastest rapper?
Busta.
Really?
Busta Rhymes. Everyone says Twista, but I like Busta. If Busta was... Get Busta at least in his prime.
If you want to hear someone that's probably a lot faster than Busta Rhymes, check out this person named Tone Deaf. He has this song called Velocity, and it's hard to understand what he's saying because he's rapping so quickly. But I think Eminem is the quickest.
Eminem, the quickest?
Yeah.
Eminem.
Yep.
All right, we're going to end the show right here. This is the closing point of our show.
Listen, it's okay to disagree.
From Squirrely and The Bean, on The Bean.
We're not ending it. We're gonna have a conversation.
All right. What makes you believe Eminem's the fastest?
He's the fastest. He's the rap god.
What? He is a lyrical genius. I'll give you that.
Yeah, and pair that with speed, you have the best and fastest.
Busta is a faster rhymer than he is.
That's what he sounds like. That's what Busta Rhymes sounds like.
Oh my god. Name one. All right. What's that one song that Eminem tries to rap super fast?
Rap god.
Was it Rap God?
That's what it's called.
Absolutely terrible.
Excuse me?
When he tried to rap fast, absolutely terrible. It was garbage.
That's
Garbito.
why he holds the world record for the fastest lyrics. It's in the Guinness Book. That song is in the Guinness Book of World Records.
You know what? Hold on. No.
Hold up. Yeah, it is.
Fastest. I'm typing it in Google.
It's gonna pull up that guy named Tone Deaf.
But you just said Eminem was the fastest.
Yeah, okay. I'm not saying
top. Here we go. You ready? Top 10 fastest in the world.
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhyme.
Crazy Bone, Bone Thug and Harmony. What? Tech Nine, Eminem.
Yeah. Okay. Now, out of those top whatever, who's the best person on that list?
Tech Nine.
Are you kidding me? Okay, if he's better than Eminem, why didn't
joking.
you have him in your
Relax.
top 5? That's what I thought.
I said
That's
all
what
right.
I thought.
We are talking. Eminem is a great rapper, but
He's
he
the
is not the
fastest.
fastest. No, he's not.
He's the best, fastest. I could listen to him over Busta Rhymes any day.
Yeah, but if we're talking about rapping speed,
Yeah. Busta Rhymes,
Busta.
he just puts simple words together. You listen to Eminem rap quickly, the words he's using and the rhymes that he's coming up with are way better than Busta Rhymes.
we're
You
talking
can
about
take- you
spitting.
can take-
We're
you can
talking
take
about
speed.
spitting. We're talking
Yeah.
about spitting lyrics.
Okay,
And a
Busta Rhymes could be the
fast-timing
fastest, but what do you want to listen to? You want to listen to Fox, Docs, Brown, Town, or do you want to listen to like words that are hard to say, and while you're saying them,
Yes, and Buster does that too.
no, he doesn't.
You obviously
No, he-
haven't listened to Buster a lot.
No, because he sucks.
All right. Before I somehow reach through and choke your shit, Taki mushrooms.
You almost let one go there, bud.
I know I did.
You better say sorry.
Sorry. I'm not saying Eminem is the greatest, but he's not the fastest.
Say it again, but slower.
That's just like, well, so just because he's the greatest is he's the best greatest melody rapper.
Maybe.
All right, we're done here. All right. For Squirrely and the Bean, I'm the Bean.
I'm Squirrely.
Thank you for listening.
By the way, if you would like to support us, we now have a Patreon.
Yes, we do. And we need more likes on our Facebook page. We're only 3 likes away from 100.
Oh, yes. Roll that outro. Eminem's the best.
Oh, Squirrely and the Bean is among the smoothest sounding podcasts I've ever heard. That's right. It's absolutely fantastic.